Ladies, yes, David, you came exactly in time. Esh. משנכנס Adar מרבין בשמחה. Amen that Adar coming in is a time for all of us to be happy. Why did I mention it every class? Pinchas, why did I start every class? משנכנס Adar. Because nothing is more important than being happy. We speak about it so many times. Nothing is more important simply from being happy. In life, everybody have obstacles. Just to let you know, obstacles make us who we are. The only way to be successful in life, we had Rabbi Gordon this Shabbat. He spoke so beautiful. He mentioned it, that the only way to become successful is to have obstacles. The only way to be healthy is to eat healthy food. Who like healthy food? And you're young and beautiful age, nobody like it. In our age, we have no choice. Sugar, salt, pepper, tomato, anything you want. But in your age, what is sugar? What is diabetes? Nobody knows what's diabetes. Baruch Hashem, thank God that you will never know. Suddenly, when you need to be healthy, ladies know what is mean health. You know when? Before they get married. Suddenly, for 3 months, they don't eat. They barely breathe. Who talking about food? Before marriage, you're taking your future fiancé to a restaurant. They never eat. Caesar salad. Caesar salad, I love it. Only before weddings. After weddings, shish kebab, shawarma, balagan. But before, I don't need nothing to eat. In order to go into the gym, guys, you know that. When you want to impress yourself or to impress anyone else, to go to the gym, it costs. It costs to wake up in the morning. You have to sacrifice to pick up things that you don't like. And you have to do it very often. And in the beginning it's difficult. But after that you feel so great. In life, it's always the challenges. Challenges is what make us who we are. Don't be afraid from challenge. Don't ask the challenge to go away. Just the opposite. Ask yourself, how can I take this challenge and make myself a greater human being? Challenge is the best thing that ever happened to us. If not for the challenge, Avraham Avinu will never become Avraham Avinu. Avraham Avinu had 10 the most difficult challenges in the human being life. The first test was when God asked Avraham Avinu, go away from your parents, go away from your friends, go away from your families, go away from your countries. Do you know how difficult is that? Suddenly you are alone in this world. We need friends. We need Abba and Ima. We need brothers and sisters. We need close people to us. The first request of Avraham Avinu was one of the most difficult challenges in the world. After that, his wife was kidnapped twice. One of them by Arab king. You know what is that? We know what the challenge is that? And Avraham Avinu never complained to God. He never said, why I need a challenge. He saw the challenge, he saw the opportunity, and he continued and enjoyed the ride. What was the secret of Avraham Avinu? And then, Avraham Avinu, the last test, ladies and gentlemen, might be the most difficult ones in all the tests in our life. What's the most difficult test? Is to do what? To sacrifice your own son. Unreal. And how do you know that Avraham Avinu did it? Anyone here know the answer? How do you know that Avraham Avinu did it with passion and enthusiasm? Anyone that knows the answer? With faith in God, and he did it with happiness. How can you be happy when you sacrifice your own child that came after 100 years? The only child. I mean, he had another one, Ishmael. But the only child with Sarai Imenu that was righteous. His mother is a Jew. The child is who? Yitzchak. After 100 years, anyone that knows the answer will get free breakfast open press for you and your friends. Sponsored by Shlomo. Shlomo Matatov, the one that organized this beautiful class. The one that a minute, let's clap the hand. The one that a minute he came in and Daniel joined the ride, the class became Esh. Anyone know the answer? How do you know that Avraham Avinu was happy when he did it? Maybe he did it because God asked. Yes.
I don't know if he was happy, but it says in the Pasuk, Vayishkem Avram B'Boker.
And?
Means he got up early in the morning.
And he saddled his own donkey.
Is what?
He saddled his own donkey.
Beautiful. Both of you right almost. Almost right.
Free sample cappuccino.
How do you know it's free sample cappuccino? Exactly. Almost. No, that one is even better. Free sample salad. Caesar salad. Okay. No. Almost, yes. How do you know that? How do you know that Avraham Avinu had emunah? I always tell you, be happy, be happy. How do you know that Avraham Avinu had emunah?
He abandoned his family. In a way.
Because he didn't win.
How do you know that he had emunah, ladies? How do you know, gentlemen? Yes.
Because he didn't win.
Almost.
He didn't complain?
You know how you know that he had emunah? If we're going to have a judge, a courthouse, we will be invited to the courthouse to be a jury. Nothing against us, to be a jury. What's going to happen in that night? We're not going to sleep. Worries. Why you worries? If you have a regular courthouse, against ticket, how much is it going to cost? $100? 3 points in your license, you don't sleep. Imagine yourself. If you know that, God forbid, the Almighty God is asking you to sacrifice your own child, are you going to go to sleep? Are you going to be able to sleep? What did the Pasuk say? You said beautiful, but from a different angle. What did the Pasuk say? Eli, what do you said? You wake up in the morning. Do you know what meaning wake up in the morning? Meaning what?
He went to sleep.
He was sleeping very well. How can you sleep? You know, by nature, I will never be able to sleep. But Avraham Avinu was happy. He went to sleep. Hashem, Melech, Hashem, Malach. Tomorrow I'm going to put my son in the barbecue. Tomorrow I'm going to fulfill the will of God. I'm real. And he was happy. But you know how I know? He was sleeping so well. He was sleeping deep sleep. And then he woke up in the morning. What a beautiful message, huh? In life, we're going to have unlimited obstacles. Remember, embrace the obstacles. Don't ask God to take it away. Every date, every shidduch, every job, every position, every profession, that there is always obstacles in life. Do not be upset with the obstacles. Obstacle is what makes you who you are. You become great because of these obstacles. So when you have a date that didn't successful, ask yourself, what exactly I took from this date? What's the message that happened to me? Now I become much stronger. I become much wiser. Now I study how to get to act, how to behave, what to say, what not to say. Obvious, this guy is not good for you. You know why he's not good for you? Because if he was good for you, you're still going to be around. So if he's not around, or if you're not around, it's not good for you. So okay, but I went out. So why I went out 2 days, 3 days? What's the purpose, God? The purpose is not to make you suffer. The purpose is not to have your heart broken. The purpose is not that you're going to sit the whole night with popcorn all night, crying why bad things happen to good people, put in depression music and get into the mood. This is not the purpose. The purpose is always to make you greater. Challenges is amazing. Embrace the challenge and ask yourself, how can you become better? You see, I have a student, our student, a pillar in this community, Cohen Benjaminov. I love him. And the reason I love him so much because he had obstacles that normal people will never stand up for. And not only that he's not upset with Hashem, not only that he doesn't ask so many deep questions, he always taken the challenges and he became one of the greatest people that being a rabbi I ever met. He's my student and I study from him so much. Trust me, in most of the area, he's my rabbi. And emunah, and faith, and how to behave. Raising a child, may God will give that child long and healthy life. Yehuda Talmudi ben Michal, a child that cannot talk, cannot walk by himself, cannot talk by himself, cannot eat by himself. 11 years. 11 years, every morning you wake up with this. We have a stupid challenge. Oh, the day didn't work out. Oh, Rabbi, ask me, I'm in depression. Why bad things? The day didn't work out. What's the big deal? There are many great guys outside. Why you overreacted? I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not taking lightly. now I have a broken heart. Why? That word, broken heart, is such a fancy word. Such a easy to use. Wow, your heart is not broken. You are alive, young and beautiful. Relax. Don't get carried away. Continue with life. And say, Borei Olam, thank God. Thank God I'm walking, I'm talking. Baruch Hashem, I can eat by himself. I can dance. I can smile. I can walk. I can do so many good things. Why you overreacted in life? When you see other people's challenges, say, wow, my challenge is you. Borei Olam doesn't give you a challenge if you don't need it. For your own greatness. For your own greatness. He doesn't give you a challenge just to pass through. He's giving you a challenge because you have to become a greater human being. If this is so, I will tell you. Ladies, I saw a clip, and I love it very much. This is going to be the beginning of our class. What we said now, it was only introduction. Listen to this. Rabbi, this is pretty long introduction. Huh? My name is Rabbi Maknid, and I approve this message. Listen to this. It was this rabbi. His name is Rabbi Heber. I got the short clip. One of the clips that I love very much was very nice. He went into a school, I don't know, maybe 16, maybe 18 years old, ladies. He went into a school of girls. And he came and he asked the ladies, maybe 100, maybe 200 of them, are you happy with yourself? Or if you have ability, you're going to change something in yourself. Wow, to tell such a question to ladies? All of them have something to change. A woman by nature always thinking, if I was few inch or taller, it was amazing. One woman picked up the hand and said, my nose is long. The rabbi said, so what's the complaint? You're a Jew. Baruch Hashem, thank God. No, I wish that I'm going to do surgery for the... I wish I'm going to do surgery for the ears. All day long surgery, makeup, extension, building department. You know, the extension here, extension here, extension here. It's always extension over there. It's always changing, always. Now, most of us, guys also, do not happy with ourselves. This is nature, right? Listen to what the rabbi said. It was beautiful, beautiful. The message was beautiful. He said, ladies, did you ever saw the picture that called the Mona Lisa? That pictures almost got sold by France. The French country have a big debt, a lot of money. In order to help the country, they wanted to sell these pictures. You know how much they want to sell that? $1.9 billion. Did you ever saw the Mona Lisa picture? Except the fact that, that you see anything nice in these pictures? If you are a doctor, a surgery, how do you call it, plastic surgery? How many surgery are you going to get at this moment? No, not only that, she needs a lot of fixing. She looks so depressed, What a face. Tisha B'Av is a good day compared to the face.
Back in the day, it was a very nice.
Now, ask me, ladies, gentlemen, I'm going to ask you questions. David, listen, it's David, right? Yes, David. So why is it so expensive? Why the most visited place in France, millions of people is going to see the Mona Lisa? What exactly special with this woman? What's the answer? Ladies, do you know the answer? Nobody knows the answer. Why these pictures is one of the most if not the most famous picture in the world? Millions of people every year going to France to visit and to see the Mona Lisa. What is so unique about these pictures?
There's only one.
Because it's old.
They're beating behind it. The artist is no longer alive.
No. The name of the artist. Do you know what is the name of the artist? Leonardo da Vinci. Why? Leonardo da Vinci made something is amazing, incredible. Why? Do you know who made you? The Almighty God. And you complaining, I need this surgery, I need to fix here, I need few inch. Leonardo da Vinci made a picture that looked depression, looked like this woman is going to jump every second from a bridge. And everybody is coming. Wow. Nobody even dare to think, I will change the pictures. The picture is perfect. You, the one that's the best painter in the world, Borei Olam, the Almighty God. Pinchas, what a message, what a message. The title is amazing message. And you complaining, Borei Olam, why you did it like this? Why you didn't do it? Why that I have a black? Why? You know, I remember when my wife, and I can say it quietly, I see that I'm thinking, you know, my father is one of the Moroccans that have blue eyes. Yes, my father have blue eyes. A few of my brothers have blue eyes, green eyes. I'm the only one that came with dark brown. I believe more dark from brown. Okay, dark. And so my wife told me after we got married, where is the blue eyes of your family? I said, no one is going to come with my children. I tried to convince her before marriage. None of my children came with blue. So she came, she said, I said, no, obviously you're going to answer my grandchildren. No, you know what I said? You have to look deep. Inside I have blue eyes. That I'm complaining about blue eyes, green eyes, red, white hair. Somebody said, Rabbi Wagner, you're so young. Are you painting to... I said, yes. I went to Home Depot, I bought white gold. Ladies and gentlemen, you know who made us? You know who made our pictures? The best painter in the world. Not Da Vinci and not... who is the other one? No, not Da Vinci. It's the same people. You know who made us? Van Gogh. No. Borei Olam. Melech Malchei HaMelachim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Everybody was quiet over there. All the ladies felt so embarrassed. We need to change anything. We are perfect the way we are. So when you're going out on a date, do not ever convince the other one, I'm not good enough. You know, I heard somebody, one of my students, he went out on a date and he told the ladies on the date, I know I'm not good for you.
Okay.
And then he asked me, Rabbi, why that she didn't want to continue? I don't understand. You gave enough reason. No, he tried to be humble, he tried to go. No. I'm always good for you, I'm the best one for you. You know why? My father is Borei Olam, the Almighty God. Obviously, if God made me, yes, I always have to improve. But he made, stop, he made good. God made good. God is the best painter in the world. And you want to change it? If this is so, let's go. Everybody wants to know the answer. The answer of the $1 million questions. Dr. Albert, for you, I'm going to mention. These questions in Amazon, if you're going to search, have between 153,000 books that trying to answer these questions. What is my purpose in life? Wow, huh? 153,000 books that trying to figure out what's the answer. What's the questions? What is my purpose in life? The topic of today is, Shlomo, what's the purpose? Why we came here? Now, the first things before I'm going to tell you some answer with Hashem help. That question himself is a little obstacles in the question himself. Paradox. You know what's the paradox? If I will tell you that the purpose is to get married, meaning what? Until you're not going to get married, you're not going to be happy. Yeah. So you already ruin your life. If the question is, you know what's your purpose? Is to become a doctor and to help people. So meaning until I didn't become doctor. If the answer is to be religious and to do all the mitzvot, and only then I'm good. Again, until then, the question is very dangerous questions. Because that question can lead many of us to depression, to bad feelings, to anxiety attack. All these things that we have, because we have no answer. Rabbi, I never achieved my purpose in life. So until I don't achieve your purpose in life, the first one is to know, to be happy. Choose to be happy. I'm sorry. Torah gives us tools to get to the purpose. And what's the purpose? Ubacharta b'chaim. Borei Olam said, the Almighty God said in the Torah, I give you death and I give you life. Choose life. Mitzvah gedolah liot b'simcha. The greatest mitzvah that you can fulfill. If you took from this Monday one message, and the message is to embrace the obstacles. The message is to love the difficult moment in life. And the message is always to be happy. You made it. You made it. You're a successful human being. This is the purpose. I know all of us is looking Kabbalistics. Harizal. Give me something deep. The best advice that I can give you. You know, Harizal asked, what is when we open the siddur, ladies want to fill our days for the gentlemen 3 times. David, what is the kavanah that you have to have? Mr. Gavrielov, what is the meaning that you have to have when you're praying? Wow, what's the meaning? You know what Harizal writes? Well, I straight David in one road. Anyone standing there, you can make a wish. I don't understand. I thought I have no glasses. I see one David, two. How many David? Well, anyone else, David? Please sit in the second row. It's going to be a road full of them, David. David, what the Harizal writes? You know what's the intention that you have to do when you pray? The simple meaning of the word. Baruch, Ata. You have to understand the Hebrew meaning, and that's it. No Kabbalistics, not Yud Kei Vav Kei, not simple meaning. Sometimes the best answer in our life, the simple answer. And the simple is, you know what's your purpose? To enjoy life. To choose life. Yes, indeed. The only way to get to this purpose is to keep Torah Mitzvot, because Torah Mitzvot will lead you to be happy. This world, this physical world, will make you so much balagan in your head. Every time you're going to get something that is not successful, you're going to be depressed. No. Torah and Mitzvot will lead you to have a faith in God. And having a faith in God meaning being happy. Being happy. You get ticket and you smile. How can you be? Logical is not good. Logical doesn't make sense. You get fired and you leave the job. So you say to the boss, the one that fired you, thank you very much for having the ability to work here. Thank you very much for firing me. You're doing the best favor. Do you have any job? No. Does anyone offer you nothing? No. So why you tell me thank you and you're so happy? You're not normal. You need a psychology and you tell him no. My father is God. If he fire me, it's not you, it's Hashem. Most likely he prepares something so good to me. When you're going out on a date and the matchmaker make me a match, calling you and said, the guy said, I'm not interested. Or the lady said, what is your job to say? Tell her, thank God. Thank you very much for having the dates. It was amazing dates. I know I spend a little money, especially in the Bukhari heritage. Because we don't go to restaurant on the first dates. I don't know, in the religious world it's not common. Bukharian, resolve cut. America. And then she said, no, you lost $600. Why? And then no wondering why you depressed, why you going like this, why bad things happen to good people. I love it. Don't take at least after the don't take the resolve cut. At least you know that you have a little hope. Don't put all your money in the beginning, please. I see many guys whining. They know what I'm talking. So what's the answer for this question? The first answer is Torah and mitzvot lead you to be happy. Harizal said 3 rules. 3 rules to know what is your purpose in life. Rules and regulation. The first one is the talent that you have. Each one of us have gifts. There have 8.7 billion people with 8.7 billion fingerprints. That they are different completely. Do you know that? Is no fingerprint that looks like another. 8.7 billion different fingerprints. Why God made it like this? Do you know why? What is a fingerprint? Your signature. Each one of us have a different signature in this world. Meaning, Borei Olam give each one of us a gift that only we have. Ask yourself, what is my gift? Some people have the ability to speak. Some people, Da Vinci, to make pictures that look depressed. Okay, this is, and still selling it, $1.9 billion. Not bad, huh? Not bad. Huh? Such a picture, I will not pay $100, but okay, they're willing to pay. Okay, Baruch Hashem. Now, some people, they have the ability to make pictures. Some people have the ability to sing. I'm not one of the gifts. One time I stood up Chazan, Dr. Albert. There was once I went in and asked me in Shabbaton, Rabbi, can you stand up the Chazan? No, you never see me being Chazan, right? Because I know where I'm not gifted. A person also have to know when he's not gifted. So, But they forced me, they put so much pressure, I stood up Chazan. It was 100 people behind. When I finished the tefillah, only 10 stayed. Was the other people? Rabbi, don't ask. From this moment, I accept upon myself. I'm not a Chazan, Baruch Hashem. With my voice, thank God, they told me, Rabbi, do not change your day job. Stay a Rabbi, don't become Chazan never. I went into this Ashkenaz Chazan, one of the biggest Chazanim in the world. He tried to test my voice. And he said, Rabbi, can you do la, 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 la? I did la, 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 la. He said, Rabbi, your voice is Rahmat Kona, dead. It will never be Tchiyat HaMetim. The only way that you can become a Chazan is in Yemot HaMashiach. When Mashiach is going to come, maybe he will be able to make miracles. So from this moment, I got the message, and the message is, I'm not a Chazan. Okay? Ask yourself, in which area Borei Olam give you gifts? That gift is used for your purpose in life. Ask yourself, you have to know this answer. And usually this gift will lead you to do something that you love. Something that, if your gift is to make people happy, so either you can go into the jail. There are many depression people. I realize, listen to this, unfortunately, I was with my father 8 months. Before my father, Ahmad Kana, passed away, I told you I left my family and my children and my communities. At that time I was a rabbi in the Syrian community for 8 months. I was sleeping next to my father's bed in the hospital until the last day of his life. Every night he used to wake up and say, Yashar, you're still here? I said, Abba, I'm always going to be here. Until the last day I had this chut. And I have 8 brothers and sisters. I told them, relax, move aside. My mitzvah. My mitzvah. I want to take this mitzvah 24 hours. And one thing I realized there, that Pinchas, what I realized, I said, I wish I would be a rabbi in a hospital. Why? Because then I met in the 8 months so many sick people that have nobody that come to visit them. So I used to go from one room to another room, make all of them happy, give them shiur Torah, give them classes, put in the tefillin. Balagan, I met the whole hospital knew me. They said, wow, this is an amazing job. A job to make other people happy. You don't have to be a clown in order to make it. They said about clowns, they are the most sad people in the world. Because of that, they have masks. By the way, this is research. Clown and comedian, they are the most depressed people in the world. The comedian that make you happy, that you pay $300 for a ticket, they are the most depressed people in the world. Check it. They have no Torah. So they know how to make, they are talented enough to make good jokes. But they are not happy internally. By us is internal happiness. That one is a gift only Torah gives. So ask yourself, in which area I'm the best? That area will lead you to serve the purpose that you came here to the world for. Second things, what you're running away from is exactly what you came for. You're running away you're running away from alcohol, you're running away from money, because money, you have this temptation. You're running away from, what you're running away from is exactly what you came for. Because of that, the evil inclination tries to pull you away. He doesn't want you to do your purpose. Meaning, ask yourself, in which area is the most difficult for me? Certain people, stinginess. Spending money. You ask him to spend money, you're going out with a date, and he invite you to falafel special. $9.99, and he asks you to pay half. No, this is definitely what they're running away from. No, or you can see stingy people. They cannot hide themselves. They're going to be good in 1 date, 2 dates. After 3 days, they cannot take it anymore. Don't worry, stingy. Some people by nature they're lazy. Laziness. Until they wake up, it's 11 o'clock. They open one eye, 12 o'clock another eye, 1 o'clock the eyes get together, and then they start to wake up. These usually lazy people. There are some people that they get upset in a split of a second. The most difficult moment, the most difficult obstacles is your purpose in life. A reason writes that three advice I'm going to give you to achieve your obstacle, to achieve your mission in life. Your purpose, not general. Our general purpose is to serve God. This is the general. We came to this world to do the will of God. To keep Shabbat, to keep Kashrut, to keep Taharat HaMishpacha, not to speak Lashon Hara. This is our purpose. but individual purpose. I'm trying to answer what is the individual purpose, not general. General is to serve God. Easy and simple. What is your individual? The first rule is what? No, the first rule is the first rule of Arizal. What's the first rule? Ladies, what's the first rule? What is the strongest gift that you have? God gave each one of us a gift. Ask yourself, what is my gift? If you get what is your gift, usually that gift is what makes you happy. Certain people, they like to work in a certain position, in a certain jobs. They feel happy over there. Usually, this is the best quality that God gives you. Second thing is, what you're running away from is what you came for. You see that? Ask yourself, what makes me frightened? Sometimes people are being frightened to be a public speaker. This is your purpose. To speak in public. Right? It's not much different, no? This is what makes you the most scared is the reason that you came. Number 3, Arizal writes, תסתכל על כל המסלול של החיים שלך עד עתה. Look from the minute that you came to the world until now and see all the life that you passed through. The dates, the jobs, the studies, the rabbis, the friends. And try to connect all of them and to ask yourself, what exactly all of them lead me to? Sometimes life pushing you to a certain directions. Do you know why they push you for a certain directions? They push you for a certain directions because God tried to help you to get into your purpose. So this is the 3 rules of Arizal. I will tell you another 3 rules, and I'm going to conclude with one message. Yes?
Can you explain the 3rd one again, please?
The 3rd one?
Yeah.
Beautiful. You see, like I said before, in the beginning and start, every obstacle is a reason. If you went out on a date, and the date didn't work out, if you went into a job, and they fire you from the job, if you went into university and they not accept you, why? Now, most of us is going to be upset, most of us is going to be sad, most of us is going to be depressed, and most of us is going to blame the whole world and the wife. And I tell you, no. All the obstacles that you have in life, all the small moment that got you there, is to lead you to your purpose. I will give you an example, and I believe that I already shared this example. I believe I shared it 2 weeks ago. Steve Jobs. You know Steve Jobs? Steve Jobs, when he was a student, I believe in Yale University, the last speech that Steve Jobs did, it was in Yale University, and he shared over there 3 messages. And one of the messages that he shared is, you know that Steve Jobs was an orphan child? His parents left him in the hospital because he was a baby boy, and they didn't want a baby boy. They want a daughter. Opposite from Sephardic. Obviously, it's not Sephardic. And, obviously, he's not a Jew, Nobody will leave baby boys. Bar mitzvah, Brit, Balagan, Moel, Simcha. Okay, but they left him. So, other parents came and took him. Adoption. He's adopted child. What a good decision, huh? Imagine if you adopt Steve Jobs. Why? He paid them back big time. No. No, they never knew what they adopted. Funny that, but yeah, save a child that was a regular child. Later on happened to be that this child is Moshe Rabbeinu. Imagine yourself when she knew, if she knew before that she's going to save Moshe Rabbeinu. Unreal. Small act that we do in life, small act that we never know how far it's going to get. They didn't know that this child is going to become Steve Jobs, one of the richest person in the world history. They saved a child. They took him in. They broke all the saving money to send them to the best university. A child that doesn't belong to them. They sent him to Yale. But he was not a good student. After 3 months, he's sitting down, bored. He didn't study nothing. Do you know what exactly? He stopped coming to the classes. He stopped coming to the classes. They sent him in, and they took him out from the room. They kicked him out from the room, and you're not allowed to eat in university. For 2 years, he didn't want to tell the parents, because he didn't want to break their heart. For 2 years, he was in Yale University, sleeping on the floor. He took a mattress, and one of his friends, he was sleeping on the floors. every day he used to sell these Coca-Cola cans. You know the cans? Coca-Cola, Pepsi. He used to sell can in order to eat sandwiches. Once a week he was walking 5 miles each way to eat in a certain church. Not because he's religious, just to eat a hot meal. Sunday. Once a week, 5 miles each way to eat once a week a hot meal. Steve Jobs. One day he was walking into the university and he see a message, a short course. What's the course? How do they call it? Calligraphy. Now he said, you know what, anyway I'm here, maybe I'm good in it, I'm gonna go. At least I'm gonna give some certificate to my parents. They did so much for me. He went and he studied. 20 years later, he never knew why he studied. He doesn't need it. He didn't help him in life. 20 years later, it was 3 companies that had a competition. Who's going to win? Who is going to make the first smartphones in the world? It was IBM, Microsoft, and Apple. Nobody knew how to type the word, how to make it in the right ways. The only one that knew how to do it is who? Steve Jobs. Because 20 years before, he went into a course and he said, 20 years I didn't understand why I went over there. 20 years later, it was my purpose in life. Any moment in life lead you to the purpose. So if a moment pushes you in a certain direction, you know why? God is talking to you. A, find out what is the best quality you have. B, what you're running away from is exactly what you came for. And C, every obstacles in life that you pass lead you to do your purpose in life. Another 3 things I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to end. I love it. Ask yourself 3 questions in life. And most likely you're going to figure out something that is your purpose, and it will remain for very long. The first question is, that I love what I'm doing? Can you ask this question, that I love what I'm doing? Ask yourself these questions. That I don't hear you. Love what I'm doing? I mean, you're going to be a doctor. Do you like the jobs? Or you're doing it for your parents? Most of us, our parents pushing us to do whatever they want. But I hate it. I try to be a shochet. באמת, I try. Before I decided to become a rabbi, they pushed me to be a shochet. Pinchas, I went into the mashcheta. I studied how to make the knife. It took me 1 week. The halacha, the questions and answers, the test, took me 3 days. But when I came to kill the animals, I'm wanting the chicken and I start to cry. And the shochet is looking, Vaknin, why are you crying? Oh, no, why? Why bad things happen to good people? What the chicken? He said, yes, but when you eat the steaks, you don't cry. I said, yes, but at least I didn't kill him. Is that my purpose? Maybe I'm going to make better money from being a rabbi. 100% yes. Is that my purpose? Is that my purpose? Ask yourself that I love what I'm doing. Do you love what you're doing? Beautiful. And Danny, do you love what you're doing? Beautiful. That's it. If you love what you're doing, this one. Second questions. Listen to the second questions. That I'm good at what I'm doing. It's not enough to love what you're doing. Are you good in it? I mean, many people like to be chazanim. I met many people that are in love with chazanut. But all of us are suffering because of it. Why? I remember it was one chazan for the whole year. He used to stand up in the bima. May God give him a long life. But if my voice is obstacles, his voice make you chill. No, make your hair standing and want to hold, this to be or not to be, the dot. You want, and nobody can tell him nothing. And you ask yourself that he knew that his voice is so bad, that he is recording himself to hear it, that I am good, and what I'm doing. And last but not least, this is beautiful, huh? You're my inspiration, ladies and gentlemen. That people love what I'm doing. That people love what I'm doing. You're going to get married with a man, Ezrat Hashem, ladies. And the guy wants to impress you, and he is cooking. And first of all, he hates cooking. I do not like to cook, okay? And by the way, I'm not good in cooking. And nobody likes my cooking. So Baruch Hashem, the three answers got answered. My purpose is not to cook. You know, I cooked once, and the only thing when I want to become romantic is I'm making scrambled egg, that's it. This is how I went above. One time I took the tomato sauce, the madbucha that my wife made for Shabbat, and I put eggs in it, and I call it shakshuka. Poor house. She said, wow, this week you become completely, extremely romantic. Shakshuka you did. How did you do the tomato? I said, don't ask. It was your tomato from Shabbat. I didn't want to say, give me the credit. I do not like to cook. And I'm not good in cooking. I know that. And nobody likes my cooking. So the three questions that you have to ask. That I love what I'm doing. That I'm good in what I'm doing. That people like and what I'm doing. If these three answers is yes, this is your target. This is your target in life, huh? I will end with blessing all of you. That the mission in life and the targets of a Jewish life, whatever I give you until now is for my Arizal, and in general, three questions that you have to ask. And three method. Arizal gave us three method, and we said three questions. Arizal gave us three method. Do you remember what the three method? The first one is, what is my best quality? The second one is, what your weakness is what you came here. And the last one is, the path that you pass in life is to lead you to your purpose. All the obstacles to lead you. And then we said we have to ask three questions. What's the three questions?
You love what you do?
That you love what you do. Second question is?
Do others like?
That I am good in what I'm doing. And the last question is?
People like
That people love. Beautiful. This is, now I'm going to tell you what is the answer in Judaism. Do you know what's our purpose in life, Jewish-wise? The purpose of life, Jewish-wise, is to remember one question. Reb Chaim Kanevsky, Reb Chaim Mivolozhin, right? Came from the Baal Shem Tov HaKadosh. It's funny that all the rabbis agree one purpose. Adam and Avraham. You know what's the purpose of our life? Listen to this. En Adam nivra bishvil atzmo. Ela kedei leativ im zolato. Ladies and gentlemen, repeat after me. En Adam nivra bishvil atzmo. Ela kedei leativ im zolato. So nice that you don't understand what you said. I can tell you whatever I said. Do you agree with me? Yes, but Rabbi, what do you say exactly? You signed for it, that's it. You mentioned it, that's it, you signed. My purpose in life is not to care for me. My purpose is to make another Jewish life a better life. The reason that getting married is so important is not what I'm getting from this woman or what I'm getting from this husband, is that I'm willing to give to this wife, to the rest of her life, to make her life a happy and a better life. That I'm willing to take this man and to give them the best life ever. The purpose that we have children is not to accept something, is to give. A Jewish approach of our purpose in life is to give and to give. Not to receive by giving. To make at least one person's life better life. My name is Rabbi Shavaknin, and I approve this message. Thank you very much.